After 6 months hurtling through the void, much of the world were overjoyed at the return of the Marsmen, as they'd been called, but were soon all to become quite appalled at the behavior that they displayed as they docked with the shuttle in outer space.
Houston, Endeavour, still no contact from Mars module. It seems to be coming very fast. Is everything okay on board? Commence docking procedure. We're all a bit worried down here with some controls. There's something wrong with the module.
Greeted by the welcoming crew who had no idea what to do as they floated around in uncomfortable silence, prone to sudden attacks of violence from the Marsmen who seemed to have changed from astronauts into something quite strange.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Pleasure to have you here. General?
I want to say, first of all, a big thank you to all of you for this fourth term re-election. This has been unbelievable for, 16 years now? It's me.
One of them, who was from Japan, one they thought to be the right man, stunned the guests at the homecoming party with his expert knowledge of karate. The German astronomer Dr. Lars fell to the ground seeing stars. The president shouted,
"What's going on around here? Somebody giving them too much beer?"
No, sir, they wanted only water.
Water?
One of them incidentally is fondling your daughter.
The authorities have decided what would be best is to send you on holiday for a rest.
No!
"Somewhere with water," they demanded.
Yeah!
And with unearthly laughter they departed to an island in the South Pacific, whereupon they became very specific about their need to be left alone, and that they would indeed phone home. After some days of not a single word, rumors from the island began to be heard, from fishermen attacked and maimed by a strange beast that could not be named. A team was sent to find out the facts. and on the beach at the end of some tracks there lay a man with his legs torn out.
Get away from here! The devil's about!
Unfortunately, this man was not lying. Not only that, he was practically dying.
Excuse me, sir, but before you expire, there are one or two things we must enquire.
Is it true that they came from the stars?
Yes, brought by those men from Mars.
And how many of them would you say?
Fucking 1,000!
He said as he passed away. Upon hearing this, they all turned a bit sickly.
They appear to be multiplying very quickly.
They decided it was time for a hasty retreat. Back to the hotel for something to eat.
That's fine.
The president was called, and it was already quite late.
You're walking me up. Couldn't this wait?
We found a man legless on the shore.
But that's not unusual. Tell me more.
At this point, the phone went dead, and as the president went back to bed, some of the team were losing their heads, not to mention their arms and legs. Amazingly, one professor did survive and was able to keep himself alive by running the 500 meters in 12 seconds flat. Not so difficult with a monster on your back. He arrived at the airport and jumped on a plane, and sure as hell never went there again. After a change of trousers, he was at the Pentagon. The generals asked him how things had gone.
Very badly, I have to say. But before I managed to run away, I took a photo of one of the creatures. As you can see, it has similar features to a lobster or crab or some other crustacean.
Well, this is likely to worry the entire nation if word of this happens to get out that there are giant killer shellfish running about. We have to keep this lobster in the pot.
We don't want things getting too hot.
Do we know what happened to the astronauts?
To hell with those guys. This is all their fault.
We can safely assume that they're all dead. Good, because one of them kicked me in the head.
The eggs were inside them.
The professor rambled.
Which would explain why their minds were scrambled.
The secretary, meanwhile, had been taking it all down. But as she was shy and new in town, she decided at first to keep things to herself. There happened to be a book on her kitchen shelf. How to Boil Crustaceans Alive. And not only that, it was already past 5.
Where are your blue suede shoes?
Well, I've got some white suede shoes now, man.
White suede shoes. Look at that white. Come here, honey. Look at that white. Honey? Some of the best you'll ever have in your entire